Poducer.
I'm sad that you didn't make Survivor. It would have been fun.
Well, this year I have like the best plan for my audition tape as possible, so I think it's gonna happen.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you just put DJ career on the side if you're on Survivor? You're just,
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. If I get on Survivor,
It's like a month.
I'm not listening. Yeah, it's shot really fast now, but like not hearing dubstep for a month would literally change my life. Like I would love if I didn't hear a Yoi
Sounds like a
for
vacation.
solid month. It's over. Like I will be so happy.
you would be rejuvenated
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, and I would come back maybe inspired, but maybe just living
All
off the
your
$1 million.
songs after are like,
No, like also if I got
theme song.
if I got voted out of Survivor though, like also like Gardella, Your Tribe Has Spoken will be like the sickest pre-drop vocal of all time. So like
No, it's like it would fit the brand.
yeah, exactly.
That would go hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a whole entire little Red Rocks thing I'm gonna do for my audition tape. So
Are you playing Red Rocks?
yeah, I play it next month. Yeah,
Sick.
I'm excited, but it's like very nerve-wracking to think about for sure.
I'm sure. I totally understand. It's
Yeah.
just that moment that like everyone's like
They're
Red
watching.
Rocks. Yeah.
No, I finally landed and I was like super excited and then I got like insanely scared. So like it goes both ways.
Okay. All right. So it's 7:55. We got an hour.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Run
I'll
it.
keep track of time.
Say if we try to end around like 8:50, that would be best.
That'd
But
be good.
whatever
All right.
works.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep
And
that
if
in
it
mind.
peters out, doesn't have to be a whole hour. Like whatever you want to do.
Just a quick little.
Yeah, we're just happy for the ride.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Thank you guys again for doing this.
Of
This
course.
is-
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Obviously, thank you for letting Shane come too. Like,
course.
We rode down together and I was like, care if he pulls up?
No, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna do a podcast." I'm like, "Damn!" Like my hair is in a mullet bun. I was not prepared for this, but like I can lock in.
No, you got the hat on with the ears. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, I'll do a little intro. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Poducer, the podcast for producers. I'm your host, Jerry, and today we're joined by Wreckno and Gardella.
Hey.
Oh hey,
How y'all doing?
girls at the junction.
How are you guys doing? How was the drive?
It was good. It's only, I'm clinically insane when it comes to driving for shows. If something was within 4 to 5 hours and is only, if I'm only have that show that weekend, like I will be doing the whole kind of loop the same night because I just like to sleep in my own bed. So
I feel that.
it was easy. I'm like, 4-hour drive is nothing to me now. Plus we just talk the whole time. so-
Yeah, we haven't caught up in a while, so we're just spilling major tea for 4 hours. It was great. We needed that.
amazing. The drive home will be like a podcast. or
Yeah, the
something
drive
chill.
home will just be like, all right, we're dead.
Yeah, we spilled all the tea. It's dead.
Yeah. Okay, so something I do on all of the episodes is I ask you what your first concert was. So what was the first concert that you went to?
I went to Backstreet Boys actually, and
I've heard a few Backstreet Boys. I think Nick's,
few.
I think Super Futures was.
oh,
Sorry.
word?
Oh wait,
Keep
like
going.
his first concert was, that's crazy. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, no, it was Backstreet Boys, and I was so upset because I was like one of the only boys there because I was so young. I was like, where are all the boys? I was like, what is this? I was like embarrassed.
It was a good time?
Me and my dad left after 4 songs.
Damn.
I was like humiliated as a child to be the only guy
Is
there.
this like 2012?
I was like under 10 for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like it was reunion vibes. Maybe
2012,
They
I was not a freshman in high school seeing Backstreet Boys.
They, maybe they weren't firing on all cylinders at that point. I don't know. Mine was Lady Gaga. So big
Go
Lady
figure.
Gaga fan. I have Lady Gaga on my arm.
Oh.
Definitely raised me into what I am today. Love Lady Gaga. Always feel like I chose a really good artist to stan because she's just been great kind of since the jump. So that's been solid first concert.
Like I chose the worst artist, and this is going to be controversial. I was like, I love Bass Nectar, and then it was just like,
We don't need to talk about that.
sorry guys, we're gonna have to cut it out. No, I'm keeping it in. But what do they call Lady Gaga fans? Little monsters.
Little monster.
How's that, baby? Yeah.
So I feel like she is so solid in so many different regards. Just like keeps being creative.
She is, when I think of like what you should aspire to be as an artist, like even if you're not like a performer like that, like she produces, she writes all her own music, she can play piano, she can construct all of her songs. Like she's definitely like, she gets in it when she works on music, and has definitely always been a big inspiration because she just kind of is like, she's like an animal when it comes to like, she's a juggernaut of an artist. She's definitely like who I think a lot of people strive to be, especially in the pop world or like performance world. There's so many little monsters that are now like, I always think of like Doechii or like Slater. There's so many people who are like,
They were big fans.
big fans. And it's like now a lot of people are, you know, it's just how can you not like kind of
Has she won? I don't know what they call it when you win like a Golden Globe.
An
Oscar.
EGOT, you mean Emmys, Grammys, Oscars, Tonys. She hasn't won a Tony, so she's got an ego.
That's the next one.
Yeah, crazy that I know that.
I feel like she would do well. I mean, you know, you're a fan.
For it.
I feel like she could win a Tony because, right? Is that for TV
that
shows?
Tony? No,
or is that for
that's
musicals?
Emmys. Tonys is Broadway. So she
Okay.
hasn't done. She could, dude.
That's
If
what I'm saying.
If she went on Broadway, she would. But no, it's like she's almost there. But
she'll get there. Yeah.
she'll get there.
Okay, so Gardella, I'm sorry, I wrote a lot of questions for you, Wreckno. But I think that this will still make sense for everyone.
It's okay if I'm the afterthought.
I didn't mean for it to be like that. I just wasn't aware. But okay, so
Neither was I. It's cool.
one of my questions, Nick told me that you really lean into a sound which he described as cunty. And I was like, that is
Absolutely.
hilarious. So
Real.
I figured I would ask you
Yeah.
how do you define that, and what kind of like energy is that? You can also totally chime in here.
Yeah.
How would you define cunty? I think we have different versions.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like my answer will be different than yours. How do I define a cunty dubstep song?
Impossible.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can, but his
no.
vocals really bring it together.
Yeah, so cunty, cunt, stuff like that in the queer scene and the ballroom scene was a big way of people being like, oh, you're cunty, you're giving, like it's usually, it was a big thing in like the trans communities, like where it was just like you're serving cunt, because it would be like you just were that girl essentially. So that being cunty has kind of gotten into the more popular like I would say like verbiage is like a lot of people you kind of use that now.
I've definitely heard it.
Yes. So for me, I always think it's like cunty girly pop vibes, where it's like, how would I describe cunty? It's like being a bad bitch, being like, you know, owning your shit. For me, I'm a rapper, vocalist, so it's like just really giving that unbridled like confidence in your music. I think it can translate obviously to like cunty beats, like I love good four on the floor, like slutty type house music, and I love getting to rap to a bunch of different stuff, but I usually am always a little bit like, let's make it cunty if we can. But love that Nick knows.
Yeah, Nick was like, I'm into it as well.
Yeah. No, Nick gets it
Nick is
'cause
tapped into the
he's
cuntiness
like
for
he
sure.
gets putting like good girly pop vocals over, whether it be heavy bass or like good house music. Like Nick he also understands the assignment. That's why we've always clicked.
Cunty is mostly owned by girl producers, gay artists, and then Super Future. And there's like no in between.
I'm sure you will love to hear that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thanks for breaking that down real quick. You know, you're a big advocate for, you know, inclusivity through the LGBTQ plus community. What did you see going into the scene, and how has it kind of evolved, and how have you kind of been part of that?
So I went to my first forest. I'm from 50 minutes above Electric Forest. I went to my first forest in 2012. And around that time, I was really tapped into electronic music, but there was also the side of me as a queer kid who was really tapped into queer rap. And like at that point, it was very, very new. There was these kind of newer artists like Mickey Blanco, Leaf, Brooke Candy. They were kind of like these like Tumblr queer artists that existed.
Love Tumblr, had a blog.
Yeah,
Hell
absolutely.
yeah.
Didn't we all?
Ally alert. Ally alert.
I wish that they would like bring back like a new Tumblr.
Once they
or
sold it,
something.
it's like I think it just kind of all like
just went
Shit.
downhill. No, I know, it just became like porn. I was like, what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely.
It definitely was that. And then I think at one point it was that, and then like they PG'd it. So then even all the main users who were there for porn were like, we're good. You just shot yourself in both feet. But so when I would come into the scene, I always think about, I always said growing up in my town, I was like, there was 5 gay people in my town. I was 4 of them. And it kind of always felt the same way in early like times when I was at early raves and stuff. Like it wasn't like, there was gay people. We were there, but I don't think there was as much of like, there wasn't very many queer forward artists. It was a lot of straight men, some women, but it was a lot of straight white men predominantly. I remember in 2017, I was here for Grizz at Navy Pier. Maybe it was 2016. And it was when he kind of started soft launching the like Love is Love like visuals. And I remember being kind of like, wait, I'm like, is something going on? Like,
Was he not?
I don't think he wasn't out yet.
Okay.
And like,
we had our suspicions.
we were watching, but it was definitely like that. I remember as a fan, because I would have been 6 years into going to shows by that point. I remember kind of being like, oh, like I think there's people that are queer that are doing this at a really high level. And then within a couple of years, he had come out. So I would say it's just changed a lot when it comes to demographic wise. Like there's more women, there's more girls, there's more queer people involved. There's more trans people that are getting booked regularly, lesbians, gays. Like the scene that I started in was definitely not as inclusive as it is now. And I don't even know if it was on purpose. I just think there weren't that many queer people like getting the opportunities really. But I do think in the last, like I started fully touring and traveling in 2019, and I've only experienced great things because of it. So it definitely is. It's very different. Now we see people like Grizz, Closey, Rez. Those are all queer people who are headliners. And like, I think it's really, that visibility has opened a door for a lot of us. Like where it's like, oh, you can literally be that bitch and be out and proud, and nobody's going to blink an eye. People are just going to love you more for it, kind of, which is amazing.
Yeah, I feel like the EDM scene is so like accepting, like it's the whole thing. I mean, depending on when you got into it, like PLUR was really big when I got into it.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe I don't see it quite as much, or like
it's there
explicitly, but it is very accepting.
It was always my home away from home. I mean, I'm from a small town in northern Michigan, and it was like when we went to shows, even if it wasn't a predominantly gay crowd, I was like, nobody's gonna clock me if I wear some like shiny leggings. Nobody's like maybe
no one cares.
Nobody cares because we're here partying to dance music, and I think dance music at its core, its roots are obviously rooted in queerness and stuff like that when you go back to it. So it's like it's always been a safe space, but I think now it's like actually like put out there for that, like I think it's just for everyone now,
For sure. Yeah, it's definitely, it's not like overtly everywhere either. It's just, I don't know, I'm so like, I'm
straight.
Just like cool. Yes, but I don't even think about if I saw something like it's just so I don't care.
When I started wearing even just like I would wear like jeans, short shorts, and this would have been 2014 to certain shows. Like I was starting to express myself as like a queer like gender identity questioning person, but like there would be times where I would have really great nights out and nobody would say anything about the shorts I was wearing. Or then you catch one asshole who's like, I'm going to let you know that this is fucked up and weird. Like, it was kind of hit or miss depending on where you were. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you went to a giant festival... I mean, I went to Forest in 2012 and wore short shorts and mesh tops the whole time as a 16-year-old. So, like, it was accepted, Well,
it's also just hot out there. So
it's kind of survival. Yeah.
So hot.
And I was serving, but...
and that... I went to Forest and I was just like, it is so hot this weekend. My tent, can't sleep in it.
Yeah. Going to Forest used to be like a whole entire like survival mission.
Survivor.
Yeah. No, literally Survivor.
No, I have a theory that like going to music festivals, you get what is the syndrome called when you like get kidnapped and then you just start to love the person who kidnapped?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, it's like that.
You're like, I love it. You're waking up in your tent and it's like you're waking up in literally
and you're just dead and it's 1,000 degrees.
Jim
and...
Carrey and Ace Ventura climbing out the elephant's ass.
No,
It's that. It's
real,
definitely that.
Very that.
I think it was a rhino. No,
It was
just
hey, bumblebee tuna.
Clock.
Another fun thing, there's a lot of humor in your sets.
Yeah.
And the rapping too.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that helps people connect with, I don't know, like off the wall nature of like maybe what you're doing, like someone who isn't accustomed to like the culture that we were just talking about?
Sure.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like I think that humor I'm as a vocalist, as a person who writes and raps, like you are writing punchlines. Rappers are not far from comedians. So it's like, it's a big thing is to like get someone to chuckle or like pop a little bit from a line. Like if something's like really, really slick and, just like gets the rise out of someone because it makes you think and it's actually hilarious. Like that's definitely a huge part of rap. And then, yeah, I think it helps. I'm like, I hope it's not all looking funny.
No, I guess it's just like part of the
like
question
Wreckno,
is
the
like
comedian.
Yeah, yeah, like you're just a clown.
Yeah,
up
I'm
there,
like, there is humor. I say some off the wall
There's
shit in those
definitely
raps.
some shock
Absolutely.
value lines.
Yeah,
like,
definitely, yeah.
I'm just wondering how intentional it is for breaking down those walls.
I think really, I always think of my writing from even just 5 years ago. I started writing raps when I was like 15, but I started actually utilizing them in music around like 2020, 2019. And from back then, I can think I was just trying to throw something at a wall and see what stuck. And some of it is like, I will hear it and I'll be like, I cannot fucking believe I put that on a song.
Oh, you're telling me.
Oh, we have the song Kiki. Don't stream it. No, go ahead.
We were just doing anything.
We were just doing anything. There's definitely a lot of songs like that from my earlier days where it was like, it's so hard not to feel like it's corny, but I was learning how to write. I was learning how to have impact in things that I was writing and rapping. So you're just trying to see what sticks. Now I'm like, I feel like I've gotten a lot better, and I think a lot of what I write is I would hope it's like more concise and laser focused versus like, oh God,
it's definitely more intentional.
It is. It's more intentional now. There's one song with Uju, Wiley, and Jordan Moody, and it's called Chiefin, and I literally said it sounds like the speaker is queefing, and I think of that, and I'm like, who greenlit this? It was me. But. Yeah.
No, you said that. You're like,
I was like, oh, you guys, I hate. And they were like, yeah, do it.
Straight dudes. Yeah.
Functions do have
a queefy sound.
They're good for horns.
Hey.
So
they honestly do be queefing.
I was speaking from experience. So, but definitely I think the punchlines, there's supposed to be spots where it's like, that's a punchline, it hits. It definitely, we were just talking about this in the car about how like a pre-drop or whatever it be can really get people love to rap along. They love to have something to say before the drop, and it really does connect with the audience vocally. I think it can connect a lot stronger than just instrumental sometimes, but it has to be done well.
Yeah, it can really bring the song together.
Yeah,
for sure. When there's like my sister, not to throw her under the bus, love you.
Oh.
But I remember I'd listen to like so much instrumental music. I'd be like, oh yeah, you should listen to this. And she's like, I really like stuff that has words. And I'm like,
got any of that?
I'm like, yeah.
Back in the day, you're like, ouch.
No, when I was in my full SoundCloud era, like just only doing SoundCloud, bass music, trap, like all of that, like I didn't need any of the words either. But now I think on my leisure time, I listen to a lot of like pop music and stuff like that.
Yeah, do you guys listen to a lot of bass music just like
Hell
rolling
no.
around? That's like the predominant thing. A lot of people, they want to listen to it, well, when they're producing it and then also at a show.
Hey, I don't shit where I eat. Am I right?
Yeah.
No, I really like we work in it, and we've worked in it for so long, and I think I worked in it. I started maybe being successful in it 8 to 9 years after I went to my first show. So like that level of fandom that I had for it, I've grown out of it. I've grown back into it. Like I go in waves with it. I will listen to. Yeah, no, I don't. Unless
you do not listen to dubstep.
I don't. I will. No. I don't
girl.
listen to dubstep. I listen to. If me and my friends make a good song, I'll listen to our shit that we're working on. I'll listen if I have to like, make a set. I'll listen to. I'll like. It's like work. It is work. I don't leisure listen, especially to like. I love all my friends that I've made in the music industry, but I'm like, it's like we're so. It's just like I don't. Yeah, it doesn't.
I don't think you're alone there either.
It doesn't scratch the itch that I enjoy about music. I really love like big artist rollouts, big artistry. Obviously love like Charli XCX, Lady Gaga. I'm a big gay person, but it's like that side of music I love and I pay attention to that stuff. But I think working so closely in bass music, it's like I can't even, if I listen to this all the time, I will hate my job. Like
the burnout will happen faster.
Absolutely.
I'll listen to like my friends' music when they drop it, but like only a specific few of my friends, and like that's basically it.
Yeah.
It was nice. I listened to, I just put stuff into a playlist that says like, winter 2026, and it's just everything.
Yeah.
And today, since it was nice outside and I was driving around, like I put on some Taiki New Light and like some Hamdi and like some.
You know what? That's fine.
No, that's all solid.
Yeah.
No, that's all good.
We'll get down with that.
I fuck with. I see.
But like dubsteppy dubstep.
No, I'm like dubs, like tear out shit. Like absolutely. None of that. Like Taiki New Light, saw him at 7 Stars last year. Holy fuck. Love his stuff. I think I love experimental bass music always. And if it's like, if it is so good that it is like, I don't even feel like I'm listening to something that is in my scene, it's like, yeah, I will listen to that. But
yeah, the hybrid is fine.
I feel like I use SoundCloud a lot more for like, it's like you're doing crate digging for your sets kind of now.
Yeah.
So there's sometimes when I get into those modes with that music and I'm looking for it, that it's like I'm only looking for this for work, low key, and it's like less of like I'm waiting for this drop from these people. It's I think that part of my fandom has definitely died out because I just work in it. So
no, I feel that.
Yeah, I totally understand. Part of the thing with the vocals too, just to stay on this for a sec, was any thought put into just like, okay, we want vocals, but we don't want to necessarily like use someone else's vocals, so I can just do it myself?
Definitely. At different points, like, I mean, me and Super Future, our first big song together was called Bout Me, and it was like Lil Mama's Lip Gloss was like the reference vocal. And I had just started working with him giving him vocals, and it was like, oh, I'll just repeat her going, yeah, okay, like just stupid. And then the kind of whole song kind of became like this Lil Mama like cover, but over bass music. So definitely there was a lot of that like at the beginning for sure. And I had already written original raps and stuff too. So like once I got more comfortable with him and our process, then it was like, all right, I'll write like a whole like verse and everything like that.
Okay. Just since we started talking about other artists, let's just do quick shout outs to people like who's killing it right now that you want to hear more of, or that you're just like listening to.
No, you go first.
The quick list.
Shout out Flowzone, that's my dog. Shout out Stellar, she's amazing. Zingara, of course, still killing it.
All the girls.
Who else's music do I listen to?
So there's this newer artist named Mara who I've been really liking. I met her in Vancouver when I played the Red Room last. I've been really liking her rollouts. I love Cure, who makes like really good what is the, it's not breaks, it's like garage, like that kind of vibe.
Okay.
And just good bass music in general. Cure, that diva, has always been around making like either good trap bangers, like bass bangers. Cure is one of my favorite people that's killing it right now. I think just quick shout out to my girls and my people that I like genuinely talk to a lot. Like I love Hershey, I love Sosa's, 2 Girls 1 Laptop, Oracle, Cure.
2 Girls 1 Laptop.
Yes.
This is partially for me, so I can like go dig around.
Yeah.
But I've never heard that. That's hilarious.
Yes. So that's so Oracle bass, and then Cure, they do a duo where it's like they're kind of separately existing, but they have a little duo called Two Girls One Laptop. They open for Nick and I in Denver for Mission Ballroom.
Oh, sick.
I love Angel. He's on the show tonight.
Oh wait, Machaki right now. Machaki is killing it. He is super fire. All of his remixes are gas.
Okay.
And then I would
got
just
some
say
homework.
for my own listening pleasure, like Slater right now is like that fucking bitch. I feel like if Brat Era was coke, Slater's giving us meth, and like and yeah, no, her album dropped today, Worst Girl in the World, Worst Girl in America, and her vibe is just, she's so fucking good. I've been listening to Slater nonstop.
Wait, I have one more. Tynan's new album.
Tynan also.
Yeah, Tynan is the GOAT. Best producer of all time, best album in EDM, period. I'll
he's really
die on
nice.
that hill.
Yeah.
I am a Tynan #1 stan. Like, Tynan is my GOAT. He is my Skrillex.
Ooh.
We love you, Tynan.
Hey. I'll have to clip this and
Yeah.
we'll send it out.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of festivals. Has there ever been a moment where like a fan has come up to you and just said something really special, or just like, yes,
I thought you were going to say something crazy. Okay.
or something crazy, or something where it was like, thank you for doing kind
Oh.
of what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, tons.
A lot,
I mean,
okay.
I get like just being queer, being like, I'm like gender fluid vibes where I don't really like care what people, if they want to call me he, they, she, whatever, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just like who I am. I think doing that on I've gotten to do it on really big stages. Like I got to play Lollapalooza and like just so many different places. I've had great opportunities, and I go up there as this like big gender non-conforming person who's like serving looks and playing kind of crazy bass music and house and like all this, and then I'm rapping and I'm sometimes doing choreo. Like it's definitely, I've had a lot of people come up to me and just be like, yo, like thank you, because there is levels to queerness. Sometimes there is levels to
break it down.
Yeah, there's levels. There's mainstream queer media, there's mainstream gay stuff, and then there is like, at the end of the day, there is some alt punky sides of being queer is punk, just at the end of the day. And I always feel like what I try to do is I always want to mirror the stuff that I saw when I was a little like, I came out when I was like 14, so I was never closeted, but like it was definitely at a time when I was that age and I needed people to look towards. The people that I really enjoyed, like Brooke Candy, Mickey Blanco, people I mentioned, they were like so in your face about the fact that they were not straight and they were rapping, that to me it had this like punk rock vibe to it. And I've always tried to, I wanted to bring that to the dubstep scene or the electronic music scene that I cared about, which was bass music. Bass music as a whole in general. And like I feel like that has really, for the people who are definitely more unconventional, queer people all across the LGBTQ spectrum, like I have fully gotten a lot of support just for them being like, I exist in this scene too, and when I see you up there, it's like so special. And
That's sick.
And I appreciate it, and it makes me cry sometimes because it's
yeah,
like,
I'm sure it's a lot.
I mean, I was a kid at these festivals too. I was already out and I was doing that myself and enjoying this scene. So it's really, sometimes I try not to think about it a ton, but it is like, oh, like I am taking up space in a place that we didn't really used to have anyone doing what I'm like, even just presenting in those spaces. So I've got really great supporters, and yeah, a lot, whenever people tell me stuff like that, it's like, it's just why you do it, you know?
Yeah. No, that's awesome. And then this is the point of reflection.
Yeah.
This is me talking. So tell me more about that. Like I'm like the therapist here. Except this isn't feeling very therapy-y. Sometimes it does though, because it's just like the way that this.
Do you want to talk about my relationship with my dad, or no?
I mean, that's for the Patreon.
There we go.
Yeah.
Patreon
Real.
official.
You have to pay for that.
Okay, thank you for breaking that down. Are you guys excited about any shows coming up or festivals coming up? Is there anything you
Red
can
Rocks
talk
plug.
about?
Yeah, I'm excited about Red Rocks with Subtronics. I have Forbidden Kingdom right after, which should be sick. But honestly, like Red Rocks being 2 days before, I'm just like,
That's the
that's
focus.
the only thing I
Yeah.
can focus on until it's over, and then I can be excited for Forbidden Kingdom. But yeah, I have both of those coming up next month, and I'm super stoked to be support for Subtronics at Red Rocks. It's just crazy,
Long time coming.
Dope. Yeah.
real.
I would say right now I'm like I finished my like ID Freak tour. ID Freak was my last EP and did a tour from like September until like January 1st. And Super Future and I just played our first Mission Ballroom co-headline, which was like so special. That's like what you would strive for. Denver being probably all of our best market too. It's just
Real.
like
Yeah, me too.
that right. It's like I'm sure a lot of your viewers are coming from Denver, so that was insane. Right now I'm kind of like I'm building my next project and working towards the next like giant tour. I have some cool shows coming up. I'm doing Tulsa on April 11th. I'm doing the Hidden City Festival in Columbia, South Carolina on like April 17th or 18th. I think like Of the Trees and Zedstead are going to be there. I'm doing Illfest.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Illfest.
We'll be at
I forgot about Illfest,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we'll do Illfest, and then I think like Connection Festival. I'm just kind of like right now it's like let me go play some shows here and there, but like not be on a full tour 24/7 because I've been liking having like half the year to do shows one off and then make the EP by like probably come out by like July, and then the whole next half of the year being like go get your money, girl, go tour.
come see me.
Come see me. Hey guys, you want to come to my show? Well, that's just like that's perpetually all of our lives now, but it's definitely right now I'm kind of building towards my next thing and I'm really excited about it. So
That's awesome. Yeah, I just to like go on what you were saying about like filming yourself, it is just unfortunate. Like I'll put up stuff, it's like so cool looking, some graphic design, and just flops.
Three likes.
and then
Absolute flop.
3 likes
and then I
in
put
3
my
days.
face, and people are like, "Yes,
Hey,
I
yes,
like that."
King.
Yeah, I have to dance in front of my camera now to get to where I want to be. But honestly, like,
He's taught me a lot about and I did it yesterday. I used Out Now on a post. So don't use Out Now.
don't use
What are the
out
words?
now,
Tell me
link
the
in
keywords.
bio. Just dropped is another one that gets like flagged by the algorithm. You have to like speak in code now to get
It's
your post
crazy.
seen.
We're
I'm
learning
like,
Meta's like mother tongue
But it'll
in order.
change.
Oh, and it will
in
change.
2 months.
It's crazy. I feel like
That's interesting that I
we're
didn't-
all fighting the algorithm.
I didn't realize that those words are like.
that's
they're,
why
like,
you see
flagged.
a bunch of artists saying "now yours." Like my new song is "now yours." Like no one wants to say
They
that.
want you to boost your post and pay money. So
Yeah.
if they
Yeah.
show that if you can tell that, hey, I'm posting, like I have like 72,000 followers something, but it's like the algorithm decides if my shit gets shown, which is crazy.
Yeah, so we have to
followers
conform.
is not. Yeah, it's
like,
retention.
yes. And then
Yeah.
also too, I think like for a while they were pushing reels. Now it's not guaranteed that reels help.
Now it's
carousels.
Yeah,
and it's like,
slideshows.
oh my god.
Shit used to be so much easier when you could just exist and everyone saw your post. I don't know why they had to change
Money.
it and make everything. Yeah,
for sure.
Money. It's definitely that, and I hate it.
Yeah,
it's
no,
cool.
we all
I
hate it.
We're all
here.
trying to gain.
I
it.
hate that part of this job. I love being a creative. I hate having to be like, do you guys like me? Do you like me today?
Yeah.
It's soul crushing
It's
too. You're just like,
disgusting.
Oh no, dancing in front of my phone for no reason. Do you know the humiliation ritual of doing all that, doing the cat cut?
Alone.
He started.
Yeah.
He started taking a video in the car, and he's like, "Hey guys, we're on there." And I was like,
No, I was like, ladies, EDM's it, girl. He's like, "Ugh."
I'm in the corner like Cassie on Euphoria, like behind the door, like.
No, because Brandon's past that point of like doing that. I'm like, hold
No,
on.
I shouldn't be. I'm not above it. I
He's
just,
not above
I
it,
don't do it.
But he
I
won't
just,
do it in front of somebody. So like me, I'm like, hold on, guys, have to turn on the story voice. Ladies, EDM's it, girl. Tapping it, like,
We've all got our, I think that's just a big part. We're also in a scene right now that is, there's more people getting into it than ever before, probably. There's a lot
more
of,
than there should be. But anyway,
there's a lot of new talent. There's a lot of new fans. There's so much that you're fighting upstream, like to kind of get your stuff out there that it is like, God, let me just do my little song and dance in front of my little phone and hope it
Yeah.
hits. You never know what's going to actually do numbers though.
It's true. I was having a conversation with I don't know if you guys are familiar with Chuck Sutton. He's like an Ableton.
I do know Chuck Sutton through I don't know him, but More Kismet, who I love, always puts on Chuck Sutton. And yeah, he works in Ableton. He has like drum packs and like sample packs and stuff like that.
I think he's like a certified instructor or something. But
that sounds about right.
We were just talking about it, that like it's really weird nowadays. If you can think about, okay, I'm going to get into making music, probably what people are telling you is you have to figure out how to make content. And like before, when I got into it was about finding your sound.
Yes.
So it's like you can't blame people because that actually is what works, but it's just
it's a good 60-40 for sure. Of like
like you need solid music to back up, but it really is.
I've seen some fire reels to a bad song, and that does not make the real do well.
You're like, I'd still come see you.
8,000 likes though. It doesn't. It's it's
actually real,
right?
Yeah.
It's definitely it's a part of the gig now, and I think a lot of older heads in our scene hate it.
Oh, they're
hate it, and they're falling behind, and I don't blame them.
If you want to know who it is, just hop on Threads. But anyway.
No, it's definitely, I understand because it's so not how it used to be. It used to be, hey, I worked on my album artwork. I worked on my EP artwork, whatever. That's going to be one of my main posts. Now it's, I need to do how many reels, jamming it into people's head. Like, I get why people hate it. But I also do think like, when you don't adapt, you're left behind. So I think it's
you gotta change with the times.
You have to change with the times. You have to be down to, to adjust and to like work into what is working. And I've always had a social media presence, and I think that's always helped me. I've always loved social media. I'm a kid. I had Facebook by 2007. I had Twitter by 2009. Like, I have always been a part of that, and I am grateful that it's ingrained in me, because I think if I'm just going to be real, like a lot of these sound design producers who have been goated for a really long time, like that their thing is kind of being like mysterious producer behind the scenes.
Ain't
it's
gonna
like,
cut it, girl.
Ain't gonna cut it now.
Sorry,
you better start talking to that screen, showing people what you're doing.
Girl, you better put on your little song and dance. Put some captions.
Exactly. And I think for me now, I'm grateful that has always been a part of how I like posting and putting it all out there is a part of how I enjoy artistry too, and what other people do, how they're presenting their work. So it's not the end of the world, but at the end of the day, if you're on a label now, half the shit that they're telling you to do is, here is a list of TikToks that you need to do to your song. Here's a list of XYZ.
They'll send you a rollout of like TikTok are like real ideas.
Really?
But honestly, like my take on it is like the old heads that complain about it. It's like, what do you want to do? Get a job? Like, I would rather dance in front of my phone if that's what I gotta do.
It
like,
really
come on.
It's coming from like it's like a privilege to like be able to do this and have a following in general. So it is like, if I gotta,
girl, hit your jig real quick. Like,
if I have to,
it could be way worse.
Exactly. If I have to kind of, come off a little corny, girl, I was born on the cob. It's like, just put it out there. And there's definitely days where I will not, and like there's days that I'll be more. Yesterday we had a song come out with Arson, and it was like, I woke up and was like, text my boyfriend, my partner, my fiance, Jesus,
fiance.
Excuse me. Hi, Harley.
More labels. We need more labels for that.
Exactly. My life partner. But like, I just texted him and was like, get here now. I need you to get in a look and put this mask on. Because it was like, I knew I needed to post about this.
Things only Arlie would do.
Oh, and he did. And it was like, 30 minutes later, he's in our hallway, like dancing in a mesh top in a creepy mask to this song I just wrote. And I was like, hey, this is what it's going to be today. It's probably not going to do any numbers. And it didn't. But it was like,
hey, we're doing what we got to do.
I got to do something to promote this without spending $1 zillion on a whole rollout. So
for sure. I've kind of succumbed to just like, not even theory crafting about anything, being like, oh yeah, this is going to work. This would be cool. Like,
I don't even care about what's cool
it's like
anymore.
what works right now, and what will kind of fill the quota for my day of needing to get it out there. And if you don't feel horrible
to stay, because like you just want to stay where whatever, Instagram's like, okay, you're in it.
Yeah.
And we see
and
that.
we see you using it, because that is a thing I've been told too, is the less you use Instagram, which I don't like to post every day. I think about the fatigue that a follower would get. If I see someone's shit every day,
I think they're
I mute
so
it.
annoying.
I mute
Yeah,
it, but
I'm like,
also
girl,
then
shut up.
I'll see how it's reacting for the bigger fan base, and it's like, oh shit, maybe I should be posting.
I'm like,
actually
maybe
works.
I'm the only one who's annoyed by this.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of like my new game plan is like get real creative, make the content, and then, well, I guess then make the content that works to make that creative idea. It's just like, just play the game.
Yeah.
Whatever. But like be precious about like the art.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Definitely.
For sure, the real whatever, like do your little dance, but as long as the music's good, it doesn't matter what the reel is, really.
If you have like an actual intention and plan behind, I would say like 60% of it, then you're fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, not to just sit here and bash social media all day, because
no,
that's an easy.
I'm also super grateful. We have a free platform. Social media has given me my.
It's given us everything we have.
Truly.
So.
Sometimes we got to vent though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the algorithm's set up for us to fail, but anyways.
Yeah.
We'll succumb to odds.
Anyways. Here's like a fun question. It's kind of a deep philosophical question. At the same time, I've been trying it out. I've been trying it out on some guests. Basically, it's kind of like, do you guys have like a code or any kind of mantra or any kind of operating system? Maybe it's something you heard and you just like think about that when you need homeostasis. Like,
you're already
is there a
using way
phrase?
too many big words for me.
Sorry, I
got you.
Okay, like
Okay.
is there a code that you could put into like a sentence or two that you live by?
One thing that me and my manager say all the time, because I'm a queer act. I'm a queer act that is a performer or vocalist, and I'm working predominantly in a scene that is like mostly producers, and like I think that's definitely my superpower. But like it's definitely, my manager always has to remind me when we have things where it's so hard to not sometimes be, comparing yourself to other stuff, to other people, even people you're friends with. It's sometimes hard to not be like, oh, well, I'm not, that's not happening for me, whatever. What we're selling is not what they're selling, is what we always say. Oh. It's a big one where it's like, we are this niche queer act that has kind of, it's not saying other people don't have levels to their stuff. It's just like, it is different. It is different. And I'm working in a scene with a lot of the same. And that's a big thing that we always, when it comes to the music industry, where I'm like, what I'm selling is not what they're selling. I need to remind myself of that. Things come in ebb and flows. Sometimes what I'm selling is going to be exactly what people are looking for. And other times,
at that moment,
yes.
Yeah.
And then other times I do think we're in a little bit of a stepification / like, it's getting a little broy. It's getting a little broy right now.
We're in a
The
frat
bro
bro
trend
We're
is
in like a
up.
frat. We're like in a frat renaissance when it comes to this scene, and like
I think it's like corporate step.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
straight
I-
twinks are eating right now.
straight twinks are getting their cheddar.
Yeah.
And like I love that for them. I'm also like friends with a lot of them, so I'm like, get your bag.
Yeah,
but
real.
I definitely think it can go in ebbs and flows as queer artists. Like 2022, bitch, when I popped out and like it was like out of nowhere, it was like Bonnaroo, Lala, E-Forest, like
Hell
everything
yeah.
I ever
Sick.
wanted in 1 year, and it felt like I like really hit right when it was like, I'm not gonna say being gay isn't cool anymore. Being gay is sick always, but it's just
Is that
it's
what you
sick.
were thinking?
No, but it was
It's
like
a downtrend.
It's prime time to be homo.
I was homo, and I was just in the right place at the right time, and I was gay. But it really, I feel like it does kind of go with, it can go with the trends and what's going on in the world sometimes. Like sometimes they don't want to see a man in a dress jumping around and rapping in their face about fucking their dads.
That's where I come in.
That's where you fortify. You're
I'm like, don't worry, y'all. I'm more neutral.
Yeah. But then other times, like, I definitely felt that in 2022 where I had a really big moment, and I had just started expressing myself with like my gender identity, like wearing different things on stage. And I think it really, it's not that it hasn't worked since. I've had a great career. It's just also, I do feel like sometimes it can ebb and flow on what's what they're giving spots to, and like I sometimes I'm like, maybe they're just not really looking for that much extra representation right now, you know?
I think it's a good motto, like, because I feel like it can work for anyone who's maybe making art that isn't
Conventional.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
or just like, I don't know, maybe you're making like acoustic music, and well, okay, acoustic
Couldn't be
music is
us.
cool. I'm just saying like something that is
Runaway.
I know.
not
literally.
popular right now.
Yeah.
But you nailed the answer. Thank you. Do you have a creed, so to speak? Anything that
See, I keep thinking I know what you're talking
Do you
about,
know
and then
who
you
Creed
throw
is?
out another word.
that I throw a
Do you know who
creed?
Creed is?
It's like a mantra, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, period. God. Thank you for dumbing
Sorry,
it down.
I was trying to throw a lot of words that one of them would hit, but
I'm like, what'd you say? Homeostasis or something? Anyway.
I did.
No, honestly, mine's just like, I'm literally EDM's it girl. Like, I can get away with anything. I can do what I want. It's going to work because I'm me, is how I look at things.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you were going to distill that into, I mean, that's good.
I'm her.
That's
Okay.
definitely for her. For her.
That's me coded.
No, I like that though.
They're like, who cares? You're literally EDM's it girl. I'm like, okay, you're right, period.
I
I can
think
get, I can
if
get
I
away
was
with
going to
anything.
distill it, it's just like, you got confidence in yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're that girl.
Yeah, period.
Yeah. Okay. I'm the translator for.
He's like, for the straight crowd.
Yeah.
Hey
For-
guys,
for
just so
y'all
you know, that
straights.
means that you've got it.
Yeah. You, gotta
You
be
got this,
confident
thumbs
in
up emoji.
yourself. So it's 8:42. We gotta wrap up.
Okay.
But
That's
I'm
crazy.
try-
That happened so quick.
We were cooking. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
We could do. I always end with like, we talked about your first concert, but what was like all-time game changer concert that you went to that you were like, I want to do that. Maybe you don't want to do it, but maybe you just like loved it so much it was your favorite. You could think it's kind of a thinker too.
I have two. I have
can
two.
have- you
I
can
have
have
two
two.
moments. And one wasn't a concert I was at. I watched in 2011. I watched Lady Gaga do the Much Music Awards in Toronto or something on my TV in my dad's basement, and I just was like, oh no, I'm gonna do this. Like I was like, I'm gonna perform. This is what I want to do. And from there, I was like sold. And then I would say for my own, I'm just gonna go for my own experience and stuff that I've experienced with shows. We were talking about on the way in here, Lollapalooza. When I brought Dev from Like a G6 fame out to do Like a G6 to the Lollapalooza day crowd, like for me, that was where I was like,
Peak.
bitch, you made it.
Yeah,
Like, bitch, you made it. Because
peak.
my brother, so just a little background, my brother and I, he taught me everything I know about production, music. We made a lot of our first songs together, and we would use the Cataracts and Dev's music as templates when I was like 15. So I had a really big full circle moment in 2022 where it was like Dev came out, we did Lollapalooza together, and everyone fucking knows Like a G6 and like Dancing in the Dark. They know those songs. So it was very, that was a huge moment for me that I was like, well, whatever we're doing now, it's just victory laps, guys.
Hell yeah. Are you a Cashmere fan? Cause
I love Cashmere Cat. Yes.
or not Cashmere Cat, just
Cashmere. Yeah.
'Cause I learned
Simple
that
Packs.
he produced those songs.
Yeah, he was part of the Cataracts with David, who does, that Three Strikes song. What is the name of their Three Strikes? It's like I got two strikes on me. And people, you can look it up.
Pull.
It's everyone thought it was Kylie Jenner's song, but both of the producers behind that, the Cataracts, they definitely spearheaded like electro pop at that time period. And him and Dev just did a Bass Down Low remix recently, and it's really good.
He's just like iconic in like sample packs and
Nice
like,
jawline.
Yeah, no, he's a good looking guy. No, I saw him.
Scratch that.
I think his name's Niles or Niles or Neil.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I saw him on another podcast. Shout out, excellent podcast. I don't know you guys, but podcast support podcast.
Send me
or
some
I guess
packs.
some do. Yeah, send me some packs. But I saw Cashmere play at this random festival in Chicago, or it was like the suburbs, at a strip club. It was in the parking lot, and
Real
like,
as fuck.
there were like 60 people there. I was like, this
Absolutely.
guy plays like Tomorrowland
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
Well,
how did they
and I
book
think
him?
that is the life of a DJ. Like,
Oh, the
sometimes you
ups
just-
and downs,
yeah.
oh, it's
mama.
like you can be like I'm not going to use any recent examples but you can be playing the biggest show of your life, and then it could be sandwiched in between 2 headline shows.
The biggest flop
in like
of your
D markets,
existence.
which no need to call out any cities, but like there are A markets and that you have better placements in, and there is places that you kind of do to just get touring history. And oh my God, is it like going on stage naked when you go out there and it's like 40 people and you got to be like, yeah, bitch. Like, it is
Let
so.
me crank this into 5th gear. Like,
Exactly. Y'all
You're
ready
like-
to turn the fuck up?
You're like, you guys know I just played this over here.
Hey, you guys, what I did the other night was really, really cool. You should have been there.
Thursday was way different than Sunday.
But I think that is the humble pie we eat as entertainers over all performance like mediums. It could be DJs, musicians, whatever. Like, you're gonna have stinkers, and I think what really separates like the people that are like hardcore and stick with it is if you stick with it. It's like I've had people I know who like they had one bad show
And they will throw that towel in so
done,
quick.
and I'm
yeah.
in,
like
and
they're mortified.
like,
just
well,
like-
it
They're like,
is-
this is it.
okay, and
I get it, yeah.
like, dude, it is.
It will hit you in the ego for sure.
It's real.
every time.
These ticket sales as a person trying to headline stuff. It is like if you don't have a good mental setup, like if you're super insecure and like you have to be able to roll with the punches. You have to have a thick skin. You have to understand that like
you have to be mentally well for the shit.
but also like a little bit unhinged.
Yes.
You have to be able to kind of roll with it and God, but when it's good and when it works out and you get the placements that you were dreaming of, like fuck that hour on stage at Red Rocks or Mission Ballroom or wherever the fuck that you are, like that is like your next moment. It is like you just know it wasn't for nothing, and it only lasts an hour. That's the crazy thing. But
The flop before the sleigh is always the darkest.
T.
I like that. I like that rework. I like that. I mean, also, just because I'm naive, like, is
We
Cashmere
accept the flops we think we deserve. Sorry.
No,
Tea,
thank
mama.
you. Thank you for putting a pin. I'm just curious too, on like an economic standpoint. Like, is Cashmere getting paid the same amount? Are you getting paid the same amount for like the random? Other...
I think it varies for everyone, but I think the better touring ticket history you have, also too, a lot of things happen too where like you can be offered a great rate, and then if you don't pull your end of the deal where it's like you don't sell those tickets, like you get a reduction, which I think you as an artist who, if you start asking for those higher rates, you just have to be ready to lower them if you don't do well, because you can't rob people blind.
The flop comes with a consequence.
Yes, a flop does come with a consequence. I don't think it comes with a blacklist or anything like that, but it does, like, you know, shoot for the moon. If you do, you'll land among the stars.
I love all of these phrases.
Why are we doing all
I don't know.
No, I think it's because I asked you about your creed.
Now we're good. Now we're just.
you're only
Yeah,
just
ever since you
talking
said
in that.
Creed, it went downhill from there.
If you ain't first, you're last.
I'm like, oh, I love a simile.
So okay, what was your favorite?
I don't even remember the question.
Okay, question. Sorry, we got on a little tangent here.
We were talking about
question
Creed. I'm sorry.
Was favorite
Yeah.
game-changing concert? Don't get me started.
Okay,
I'll
well,
sing
yeah.
Creed karaoke.
Game-changing concert? Like in my career, just ones I've been to.
Any.
So you did
I did
both.
too.
Yeah.
but
This is embarrassing. When I
Say
saw
it.
Carnage in 2020, no, in 20 not 20,
Yes.
no, in 2015.
No, period. Trap Bubble was popping.
He had
Love
just
Trap.
done Bricks
I
with
miss it.
Migos.
Yeah.
He had just done Bricks.
Right.
I was like I already wanted to be a DJ like since I was 13, but like at 16 seeing Carnage, I was like, oh, like this is exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm never gonna get a job or give myself another like option. I literally locked in on like this is what I'm gonna do, and I have to figure it out. And ever since then, like that's all I've ever done. I've never gotten the job or anything, and I figured it out. So
That's not embarrassing at all. Then.
No,
Well,
that's great.
Also,
well-
Carnage. Maybe now it's
Carnage
Sorry,
now.
not
What's his
So-
name now?
What? Poppy.
Poppy. Is it Poppy?
Gordo.
Yeah, it's Poppy Gordo. Wait, Flostradamus days?
Oh,
Yes.
No, that type, because I
Love that.
That shit
That's
changed
where
me
me and
too.
Nick Super Future, like when we connected it from the because when we came into it, weird bass music was popping, but we were still like good trap music though, right?
No, it's so good.
Put your hood up, and it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
Hoodie Nation.
Hoodie Nation. Like, what is the
They're
other
from
thing?
Chicago.
Yes,
Or
they're separate.
lived-
One of
yeah,
them was from Kalamazoo,
right.
I think. But that trap era. Obviously, shout out Buku, who's still a legend. His trap
Forever
era,
goated.
Mr.
Forever goated.
Carmack. I mean, the
Love
first
Carmack.
beats I ever rapped over were Mr. Carmack. Like that side of everything. Oh, love.
so good. I still
Yeah.
listen.
Honestly,
So
that
good.
was cunty.
It was good.
Yeah.
Trap era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trap era was prime.
I miss
cunt.
it.
Wow,
I-
we're
it-
really bringing it full
No,
circle
yes.
for
we
the end.
are.
It's cunty.
Yeah.
More than Super Future, but only in that era.
Trap era was cunty, but I think, and then it very.
Twunk. Twunk
Twunk.
team.
Oh my god, wait, no, when I was on
Brillz?
tour with LS Dream or LSD last year, I was like, we were in the green room and I go, did you know I loved Brillz? I was like scared to bring it up, but I was like, I just need you to know, one time I went and saw like 3 Brillz shows in the same week. And he was like, whoa.
No, I
I was
told
like-
No,
him
Brillz
that.
was good.
No, Slade. So good.
I got kicked off stage at a Brillz show. It was Keizo and the Brillz.
Were
and-
you supposed to be up on stage?
No, so
Yeah.
I ate my first edible, and Brillz was on, and he dropped that street remix that Nightmare made, I think.
Back with that hard street.
And I looked at my friends. I'm like, should I get on the stage? And they're like, yeah. And then I got tackled by security in front of all of my
He's got a
friends.
gun!
No, they literally
Oh my
dragged me
God.
out the venue and threw me out the back door. And when they were throwing me out the back door, I was like, please. And then the door went like slammed right in my face. And when I
That's
met him, I'm
iconic.
like, I got kicked off stage at your show. He was like, oh.
I hated you.
I was like, oh wait, I was annoying. My bad.
Thankfully, I never had the balls to do that.
I was about to
but-
say worth it, but no, I missed. I was outside of the venue, like hands next, like on the glass, feeling the vibrations. Like,
You're like, I'm still there.
yeah. Oh
Wow.
god,
Yellow Claw also
Banger.
like
Yellow Claw.
I love
that
the
psycho
trap.
beat or whatever.
trap shit.
Yeah, all of
Trapaholics.
mixtape. Yeah.
I was the trap bubble for me too. When I go on my SoundCloud and look back around 2015,
Yes.
I'll do the like feature where you can go to your oldest likes. It's a lot of it still holds up.
Oh,
So,
there's some bangers in there.
truly.
And then there's some
Yeah.
girl.
Look, when it turned into like hybrid trap and
It got
was
a little
like
crazy.
I
bass-
liked it.
I think
Okay.
I think
but
that
I
was the
like-
bridge to wobbly dubs. I think we were like
Yes.
almost getting there. Hybrid
was
trap
like-
was like the center.
I did like hybrid trap, but my taste is not to be trusted. So with
It was
that,
kind of like the mullet where it's like you're trying to get to long hair.
It was on its way.
And it was the awkward like haircut. But
you say this
now,
while my mullet is up. What are
No,
you trying to say?
look. I get it. I
get it.
No, and then Theo Von or whoever else made
Next.
Mullet's cool.
What the
Next,
fuck? Just
next.
kidding, dog.
Yeah. You guys
You
don't like
lost
Theo?
us.
Wait, Theo Vaughn?
I don't know who brought the mullet back. I don't know.
Oh, I did. Sorry, Theo.
That was good. That was good.
Not.
I don't know. Maybe I just listen to too
No,
many
no, that's-
podcasts. Or
Are
Are
something.
you
say,
like
bro.
what's your favorite pod? Please don't say Joe.
I've been
Rogan.
asked.
Just
yeah. No. Alien podcast.
Is that
no, I like I've actually been listening to a lot of music podcasts lately. The Writer Is, that was a good one. There's
Have you ever watched they do it on YouTube, Charlie XCX and
Girl,
her
who's not
man.
seen that?
No, it's like a
Zane.
It's
Low?
I love Zane, but
I love Zane,
no, I
yeah.
love his stuff. But there's like a producer breakdown podcast they've been doing where they'll have like
Oh,
and they'll go through the entire stems of a song.
tape notes.
Yes,
No,
I fuck
that's-
with tape notes.
Yeah,
heavy.
they just had Fred again on
Of
again.
course.
They've had him on a few times. That's a solid one.
They
That
had
was another
Charlie
good
for
one.
Brat, and they did like 2 of the tracks. And I remember I think they had a Patreon where you could watch the whole thing, and I subscribed so quick because I was like, I just want to see how they like. I understood like how they did it, but I just wanted to like hear that insight on like the actual stem by stem breakdown. It was so cool.
And I get sick of like music stuff too, and I'm just gonna do comedy
Yeah,
I'm
or
like, damn,
whatever.
music podcast sounds crazy. That's what I listen to a podcast to get away from it.
It's either like great and inspirational, or you're like, I suck at
I do-
making music.
Yeah, very
I'm a big
real.
fan of wrestling, women's wrestling specifically, so I'll do a lot of wrestling podcasts to like clear my
Oh, okay, yeah.
Big
clear my
WWE
ether.
girl for sure.
Definitely been on some audiobooks. I don't know. Anyway, this
Yeah.
isn't about me. Also,
We're like, tell us about
We gotta
you.
wrap up.
we gotta wrap up.
Gotta go.
Normally we do shout outs. Just really quick, anyone you want to shout out, just it doesn't have to be a laundry list.
My mom. Hi, Mom. She will watch this. She rides for me. If there's a new social media app, she'll download it. She's got Threads, TikTok, Snapchat,
She's
Instagram.
on the Chinese app just to like get in
Just
there,
making
whatever.
sure.
Yeah.
She's got burners. She's supporting me on all angles. Any story of mine, first like, fuck with you, Mom. Thanks for that, by the way, for having me.
I just want to shout out Stellar for no reason other than that's my bitch, and I love Stellar, and she's about to kill Okeechobee this weekend.
Love you, Stellar. Angelica.
Don't leak. Bleep it.
Do I have?
It's like a
No, you
Beatrix
don't, you
Kiddo
don't.
thing from Kill Bill. Just beep.
Oh yeah, I love that.
No reason other
Don't
than
get me started
that's
on
my
Kill
girl.
Bill. We'll be here for another hour.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna kill this podcast. Sorry, that was
That's
corny.
great. No, I loved it.
I really liked when you said, what was it? Corn on the cob.
I was
Mama,
born
I
on the
was
cob.
I was
born
born
on
on the
the
cob. Never heard that.
I can't take credit for that. Someone else said that on the
Country
internet.
boys
but
make do.
Yes,
That's
that.
hilarious. Okay, we're gonna wrap
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through.
Yeah,
I
thank
really
you for having
appreciate
us.
it. You got a show tonight, so obviously people listening to this are gonna have no idea about that, but I hope you guys kill it. And yeah, if you guys made it this far, we appreciate you listening. We'll
Thank
catch you
you
next
guys.
Tap in, ladies.
time. Peace. All right,
We
done
did it.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is your host, Jerry. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. If there's someone you'd like to see on the show, leave a comment below. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, we'd appreciate it if you leave a review and hit that 5-star rating. Thank you for your support, and we'll catch you on the next one.